After you get your 6 made up and you know which different categories they fit in, what I want you to do is write the equation on one, whatever it is, the symbol string on one side, and then tell me what it is on the back. Okay? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Do one in each category. Can I do like the property of equation and solving for the unknown, 3 and 3?
If you like. I mean, how about you? I mean, I'd like to see if you can do the variety, but I want you to.
No, I can, but.
Wait, what about these? Should we write them out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to write out our equations thing.
Tell me it's a solver.
Me too, Sarah.
What's the other type of equation?
Alright, so, okay, wait. We have to figure out what we're gonna write though.
Property type
Expressions,
yeah, start with equation.
I'll do the expressions.
Right?
Yeah, and get to do the inequalities.
So what can I write about equations?
Get to write what you want right here, but your thing, not anybody else's. Okay, so let's be.
This is not. These are 3. These are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Minus 4
I'll ask them if there's one.
fifth.
Separate.
You make sure you group.
No, it says list them here and write each one on the front of index card with the description of the subcategory on the back. Oh man, I messed it up so darn bad. Hold up. Yeah, but we need.
Yeah, so if you're doing equations. Will be neatly stacked in a pen stack next to them, and you will have your paper with your pencil in front of you. So what I'm going to do is ask you to reflect on the lesson. And I'm going to ask you some questions and just have you write about it. Okay? So you're going to write this right here in this last box, this open box on the back. I want you to think about when you came into this room and we started and I gave you those orange cards. I want you to think about what you knew about these things. These symbol strings, these inequalities, these expressions, these equations. When you came in, and I want you to think about what you know about them now. I just want you to write a sentence or two. What did you learn today? So is anybody willing to share just the sentence, what they learned?
I learned that not all equations equal a number, some equal a variable.
Well, I learned how equations, inequalities, and expressions work.
Okay.
I learned that there could also be different types of groups within groups.
What would you call equations, inequalities, and expressions as a group?
Good question. What would we call the big group of these things?
Math! Algebra!
Yeah, well I call them things, math things, and then we came up with the name symbol strings, so we're calling them symbol strings.
I call them algebra.
Symbol strings.
Yeah, big groups of symbol strings can be broken into smaller groups.
Okay, so here's what I want you to write now. I just asked you, what did you learn? I want you to think now, how do you know you actually learned it? Last thing I want you to write is, how do you feel about it? How does it make it? How do you feel about this class that we just had? Lesson. You guys are now the critics. You get to now write anything you want about how it tasted, how the movie was. Put your papers in a pile, make sure your name's on it. Put your papers in a pile. Put the cards in a pile on top of that, your pink cards. And make sure the pens are right there. Sort of clean up your tabletops before you go back to your seats, your regular seats. I really want to thank you guys. You guys did an amazing job at thinking and doing math with all these people in here on the camera. So thank you very much. Bye. Thank you.